changed my hair, I changed my name, tried to fit inside your frame. Every word you didn't say still found a way to make me break. I watched myself disappear just to keep you standing here. I tried to be enough for you, broke my heart to make it through. Every tear I couldn't show was screaming things you'll never know. I gave you all I had to give, forgotten how I used to live. And in the end it still wasn't right. You let me go without a fight. I learned to smile through all the pain, hiding storms behind the rain. You never saw the cracks in me, just who you wanted me to be. I was fading more each day, but you just looked the other way. I tried to be enough for you, lost myself in what you do. Every moment, every scar showed me how distant you are. I gave you love, I gave you time, turned your silence into mine. But in the end it still wasn't right. You let me go without a fight. Was I ever what you need, or just a place you used to be? Now I'm picking up the pieces of a girl who still believes. I tried, but I was never enough for you. You held my hand but looked away, like I was someone you couldn't stay. Your eyes would drift to something new, while I was right in front of you. I felt it breaking silently. Your love was never meant for me. You never chose me, not one time, not in the dark, not in the light. I gave you all, you gave me doubt, a love that slowly faded out. I stood beside you, hoping still that someday maybe you just will. But every moment proved the truth, I was never the one for you. I heard your silence loud and clear, every word you didn't hear. I tried to be your everything, but felt like just a temporary thing. I was just someone you could hold, but never someone you would choose. You never chose me, not one time, not when it mattered, not in time. I gave my heart, you turned away, like I was easy easy to replace. I stayed too long, I see it now. Still wondering why, still asking how. You let me love you endlessly, but never once you chose me. Maybe I was just a phase, a quiet stop along your way, but I was real, I gave you truth, while you just gave me half of you. Now I'm learning to believe love should choose me back, not leave. And even though it's hard to see, one day someone will choose me. I turn my face so you won't see the broken side of me. 1,000 words I couldn't say just slowly washed away. Your voice still echoes in my head, repeating things you never said. And every silence cuts so deep, I cry in places you can't reach. I try to hold it all inside, but pain like this won't ever hide. These tears I couldn't hide from you felt like rain I never knew was building up inside my soul, until I lost all self-control. I smiled while I fell apart, hiding cracks inside my heart, but every drop was truth untold, a silent story I still hold. I watched you slowly fade away, like love was just a game you play. I stayed too long, I held on tight while you were letting go each night. And now I'm left with memories that bring me down to my knees. I try to breathe, I try to heal, but everything still feels too real. No matter how I try to pretend, this kind of hurt just never ends. These tears I couldn't hide from you fell in shadows no one knew. I whispered love into the dark while you were tearing me apart. I gave you more than I could take. Now I'm just learning how to break each tear, a piece of what we were, a fading I saw the way you looked at her, like I was something you outgrew. Your eyes were warm, your smile was real, not like the ones you gave to me. I felt it break inside my chest the moment I knew she was next. Everything I tried to be was never what you'd need. I gave you all, I gave you truth, but you were searching for someone new. She was better, wasn't she? Everything you wanted me to be, every flaw I couldn't hide. She made you feel alive. I was just your in-between, a quiet love you couldn't keep. Now I'm left with shattered dreams while you're living happily. Did she laugh the way you like? Did she hold you every night? Was she everything I'm not? Everything I never got. I keep comparing every part. It's tearing slowly at my heart, trying to find where I went wrong, why I couldn't be the one. You chose a world without my name and left me drowning in the pain. She was better, wasn't she? That's why you walked away from me. Every tear I cried at night still won't make it right. I gave you love you couldn't see. Now it's just a memory you replaced so easily, like I meant nothing, honestly. Maybe someday I will see she's not who I should try to be. But right now all I feel is loss, and every line I've ever crossed. She was better, that's your truth, but I was real when I loved you. No warning sign, no final word, just silence louder than I'd heard. You turned away without a trace, didn't even look at my face. I stood there frozen in that room, watching love turn into doom. Everything we used to be fell apart so easily. I keep replaying that last night, searching for a reason why. The way you left still haunts me now. No goodbye, no breaking down, just empty air where you once stood. Like loving me was never good. You didn't fight, you didn't stay, just slowly walked away. And I'm still here with all the pain, calling out your name again. Your shadow lingers in the hall. I hear your voice in every wall. Memories I can't escape, every step, every mistake. I try to sleep, but close my eyes and see the moment you said goodbye. Even though you said no word, your silence was the loudest heard. I never thought you would disappear, like I was nothing standing here. The way you left still cut so deep, stole the peace I couldn't keep. No explanation, no last touch, just showing I meant not that much. You didn't care to even try, didn't stay to say goodbye, and I'm still lost in yesterday, while you just walked away. Echoes, still pulls me down. My tears fall, but you can't hear, drowning slowly in my fear. I scream your name inside my chest, but silence answers me instead. I bite my lips, I close my eyes, try to hide these broken cries, but every breath just feels so loud when I'm alone inside the crowd. I'm breaking down so quietly, no one sees the hurt in me. I'm crying without sound tonight, fading slowly out of sight. Every tear I hold inside is a place where love has died. You'll never hear the pain I keep, the silent nights I couldn't sleep. I'm falling deep but make no noise, just shattered dreams and empty voice. I learned to hide what I can't show, to let you leave and never know how much it hurt to watch you go, with nothing left to hold. I walk around like I'm okay, but I'm just breaking more each day. A quiet storm beneath my skin that no one's ever let me in. If I could scream, would you turn back, or leave me lost inside the black? I'm crying without sound tonight, lost between the wrong and right. Every tear I couldn't say still hasn't washed the pain away. You never saw me fall apart, you never heard my fragile heart. Now I'm just echoes in the dark, a fading silent spark. Maybe silence is my fate, to love you now, but be too late to say the words I held so tight before you walked out of even if you were still here. You were my morning, my midnight sky. The reason I kept holding on, didn't ask why. Every little thing it led to you. My whole world felt so true. I built my days around your name. Thought forever felt the same, but now I'm lost in what we were. A fading, broken blur. I gave you all I had to give. Forgot myself just to let you live. You were my everything, my only light, the one I needed every night. Now I'm alone in memories of who we used to be. I gave my heart without a doubt, but you just slowly shut me out. And now I'm left with everything except you next to me. I still hear laughter in my mind, moments I can't leave behind. Your voice still echoes soft and low in places I can't let go. I try to be your safe place too, but I was never home for you. Just somewhere you could rest a while before you walked another mile. I held on tight, you slipped away and took my world with you that day. You were my everything, it's true. Now I don't know what I should do. I'm standing here with empty hands in pieces I don't understand. I gave you love, I gave you time, turned your silence into mine. And now I'm lost in yesterday, while you just walked away. If I could turn back time somehow, would you still leave me here right now? Or was I always just a part of something breaking from the start? You were my everything. Now you're just a memory. Your silence lingers in the air, like you were here but never cared. No final words, no last goodbye, just empty space and reasons why. I read the messages you never sent, try to understand what it meant, but all I find is quiet pain, echoing again and again. You said nothing, said it all. I felt your love begin to fall. I'm broken in your silence now. No answers left, no sacred vow. Just pieces of a fading sound of love that never held its ground. You walked away without a trace, left only shadows I can't replace. And I'm still here, lost in the quiet, where your absence turns to violence. I used to know the way you'd feel. Now nothing about you feels real. Your voice is just a memory, a ghost that keeps on haunting me. I try to scream but nothing comes. My heart beats like a muted drum. A love once loud is now erased, just silence that I can't escape. You closed the door without a word and left me with the hurt unheard. I'm broken in your silence now, still asking what and asking how. A love that once was loud and true is now just silence left by you. You didn't stay, you didn't fight, you disappeared into the night. And I'm still here, trying to breathe in quiet you left inside of me. If silence is your last goodbye, then why do I still wait and cry for something that will never come from lips that have already gone? I'm broken in your silence still, a quiet pain I'll never heal. I traced her smile in your eyes, saw the way your whole world shined, something I could never be. Even when you were with me, you said I was enough somehow, but I can see the truth now. Every time you looked away, you were already gone that day. I tried to fit inside her light, but I kept fading out of sight. I was never hurt, not even close, just someone you could almost love the most. I gave you all, you gave me half, a broken heart, a photograph. You saw in me what I could be, but not the girl in front you see. And now I'm left with all the hurt, knowing I was never hurt. Did she laugh the way you need? Did she give you room to breathe? Was she everything I'm not? Everything I tried but lost. I shaped myself to match your dream, but lost the girl I used to be. And in the mirror I can't find the pieces you left behind. I was chasing someone else's place while losing every part of me. I was never her, I see it now. No matter when or where or how you to be someone worth the stay, or beg for love that walks away. I was never hurt, it's true, but I was real when I loved you. I felt it slipping day by day, in every word you didn't say. Your touch grew cold, your eyes turned far, like I was someone you outgrew. We used to talk until sunrise, now there's just silence in your eyes. I held on tighter as you let go, but I was the last to know. I tried to fix what I couldn't see, while you were leaving silently. Our love was fading soft and slow, like a light losing its glow. I tried to keep it burning bright, while you were giving up the fight. I held your heart like it was mine, but you were gone before goodbye. And now I'm left with what we made, a memory that slowly fades. I read between the lines you gave, searching for something I could save, but every moment felt unsure, like love was something you ignored. I blame myself for all the change, tried to make sense of all the pain, but love shouldn't feel this weak, or leave me breaking every week. I stayed while you were drifting far, still wishing on a dying star. Love was fading more each night, lost between the wrong and right. I gave you all I had inside, while you just let it slowly die. No final words, no tears to show, just quiet ways you let me go. And now I'm holding on to pain of something that won't live again. If I had known we'd end this way, I wouldn't beg for you to stay. I choose myself before the fall, before I lost it all. Our love was fading, I can see. You were already free from me. I thought by now I'd be okay, that time would wash the pain away, but every night I feel the same, still whispering your name. Your shadow lingers in my room, a quiet, never-ending gloom. I try to move, I try to heal, but everything still feels so real. I told myself to let you go, but my heart just won't let go. I'm still missing you tonight, even though I know it's right that you're gone and I'm alone, trying to make this heart my own. I should hate you, I should be strong, but loving you still feels so wrong. And even after all we've been through, I'm still missing you. I hear you laugh in empty space, see you smile in every place. Memories I can't erase, still written on my face. I try to love someone new, but they don't feel the way you do. It's not the same, it's never real. My heart refuses how to heal. I know you've already moved on, but I'm still where we went wrong. I'm still missing you tonight, lost between the dark and light. I keep holding on somehow to a past I can't allow. I should forget, I should be free, but you're still a part of me. And even when I try to move on, you're the place I'm stuck upon. Maybe love just leaves a mark that never fades, just turns to dark. And maybe I'll just learn to live with the pieces you didn't give. I'm still missing you. It's true, even when I shouldn't, I do. You were almost everything, almost joy, almost my dream. Every moment felt so real, but not enough to truly heal. We were close but never there, a kind of love that disappears. I held on tighter every day while you were drifting away. I saw the end before it came, but stayed and played the losing game. Goodbye, my almost love tonight. We were close but not quite right. I gave my heart, you gave me doubt, a flame that slowly flickered out. You were never meant to stay, just a lesson in my way. And even though it hurts to know, I'm learning how to let you go. I replay every memory of what we were and couldn't be. 1,000 what ifs in my mind, but no more reasons left to find. You walked away without regret, while I'm still drowning in what's left. But maybe this is how it ends. Not lovers, not even friends. I'm finally seeing through the pain. Some loves are never meant to stay. Goodbye, my almost love, it's true. I gave my everything to you, but now I'm choosing me instead. From all the tears I've quietly shed, I'll carry scars, but I'll be strong. I'll learn where I truly belong. I break today, I'll slowly find my way. You were a chapter, not my end, a broken heart I'll learn to mend. And someday I will look above and find a real and honest love. Goodbye, my almost love. I'm finally letting go of us. I found your shadow in my room, in every corner, every wound. Your voice still echoes in my mind, like something I can't leave behind. Your jacket hanging by the door feels heavier than before. 1,000 memories in one place, but none of them I can replace. I try to clean, I try to move, but every piece reminds me of you. These are the pieces you left behind, scattered all across my mind. Every word, every touch still feels like it's too much. I try to let it fade away, but it keeps finding me each day. And I'm still holding on somehow to what we used to be back then. Your name's still saved inside my phone, a call I know I won't make known. I read our text from yesterday, like maybe you'll come back someday. But deep inside I know it's done. You're already someone else's one, and I'm just here with what remains. A heart still tied in quiet chains. I wish I could erase it all, but love like this won't let me fall. These are the pieces you left behind, every tear I couldn't hide, every night I stayed awake, every promise you would break. I'm trying hard to set them free, but they keep holding on to me. And I'm still learning how to live with all the hurt you didn't give. These pieces still remain, but someday they won't hurt the same. I still wake up with your name falling softly like the rain. Old привычки don't just fade, even when the love's erased. Your memory lives in quiet ways, in songs I hear in empty space. But I don't cry the same tonight. Something slowly feels alright. The pain is still inside my chest, but it's not as loud as it was then. I'm learning to let you go, even though it hurts me so. Every tear I leave behind is one step closer to my life. I don't need your love to breathe, I don't need you here with me. And even though I miss you still, I'm learning how to heal. I stopped checking my phone at night, stop waiting for your light. I see myself a little more than who I was before. The girl you left is not the same. She's stronger now through all the pain. She's picking up what fell apart and slowly mending her own heart. I never thought I'd reach this place where I don't beg for your embrace. I'm learning to let you go, even when my heart says no. Every scar you left in me is shaping who I'll be. I don't need your voice to stay, I don't need you anyway. And even if I break again, I know I'll heal in the end. Maybe love was meant to teach, not to stay, but out of reach. And maybe losing you this way is how I find myself someday. I'm learning day by day to finally let you fade away. I used to wait for you to stay, bend my heart in every way. I lost myself to keep you near, drowned my truth inside my fear. I gave you more than I could take, loved you through every mistake. But somewhere in the falling apart, I forgot to guard my heart. I was chasing what I couldn't keep, while losing all of me. I choose me this time, finally. No more begging you to see the love I gave so endlessly. Now I give it back to me. I won't break to make you stay, I won't fade and drift away. And even if it hurts to leave, I choose me, I choose me. I'm learning how to stand alone, to make this empty space my own. Your absence doesn't feel the same, it doesn't carry all the blame. I see myself through clearer eyes, no more living in disguise. The girl who cried is still inside, but now she's standing with her pride. I'm not the girl you left behind. I'm stronger now, I've drawn the line. I choose me this time, it's true. No more losing me for you. Every tear has made me strong. Show me where I belong. I won't wait for you again. Won't relive this kind of pain. And even if I miss your touch, I know I've had enough. Maybe loving you was real, but so is everything I feel. And I deserve a love that stays, not one that slowly fades away. I choose me through every scar. I finally know who I are. Your goodbye still echoes low, like a place I used to know. But it doesn't break me now, like it did when you walked out. I remember how I cried, felt like I had lost my life. But the girl I was back then is not who I am again. Every tear became my strength, every scar a quiet defense. I'm stronger than your goodbye now. I don't need to ask you how. I wonder why you let me fall. I don't need you at all. I survived the darkest nights, learned to stand, learned to fight. And even though it took some time, I made it out alive. I don't check your name no more, don't wait outside that broken door. Your memory lost its hold on me. I finally feel like I can breathe. The love I thought I couldn't lose was something I outgrew. And now I see what I deserve, a heart that's sure, not unsure. I turn my pain into my voice, and now I finally have a choice. I'm stronger than your goodbye now. No more tears left on the ground. Every piece you broke in me built the woman I now see. I don't need your love to stay. I found my own along the way. And even if you call my name, I won't feel the same. You were a chapter, not the end, a broken place I had to mend. And now I walk a different road without the weight I used to hold. I'm stronger than your goodbye. I didn't notice when I changed, lost my light inside your name. Every dream I put aside, just to stand there by your side. But in the silence you left behind, I slowly started to rewind. Every piece I couldn't see started coming back to me. In the quiet I began to remember who I am. I found myself again tonight, in the tears I used to hide. Every scar has led me home to a strength I've never known. I don't need to chase your love, I've finally become enough. And even though it took so long, I found where I belong. I hear my voice a little more, stronger than it was before. I see a future in my eyes, not built on your goodbye. The girl you left is not the same. She rose above the hurt and pain, and now she walks her own way without begging you to stay. I was broken, I was lost, but I survived it all. I found myself again tonight, turn my darkness into light. Every fall, every tear led me somewhere stronger here. I don't need your love to stay, I've learned to love me anyway. And even if you come around, I won't be the same girl now. Maybe losing you was key to finally setting myself free. And all the pain I felt before doesn't hold me anymore. I found myself again, and I won't lose me again. I walk past places we once knew, but they don't feel the same with you. The air is lighter when I breathe, no more shadows haunting me. Your name no longer feels like pain, just something lost in yesterday. A story written, now it's done. A chapter closed, I finally won. I used to fear this empty space, now I see it as my place. I'm no longer yours to break, no longer yours to take. Every piece you left behind, I've slowly made it mine. I don't belong to yesterday, or the love that slipped away. And even if you call my name, I won't feel the same. I don't wait for you at night, don't search for you in every peace I never knew the moment I let go of you. The girl who cried for you is gone. She learned to stand, to carry on, and now she walks without regret. No chains, no pain, no silhouette. I found my strength inside the fall, and now I'm standing through it all. I'm no longer yours to hurt, no longer lost in your world. Every tear has set me free, built a better version of me. I don't belong to broken dreams or to what we used to be. And even if you turn around, you won't find me now. You were a lesson I outgrew, not the love I once thought true. And now I see it crystal clear. I was never meant to stay here. I'm no longer yours. It's true. I finally belong to me, not you. I hope you think of me sometimes in the silence of your night, when everything feels still and cold, and you're left with what you sold. You traded love for empty pride, let something real just pass you by. And now I wonder if you see what you gave up losing me. I was there, I was real, I was everything you never feel. This is what you lost in me, a love you couldn't choose to see. Every tear I cried alone built a strength you'll never know. You walked away so easily, but you lost more than me. And now I'm finally standing tall, while you remember nothing at all. I used to think it was my fault, like I wasn't enough at all. But time has shown me truth instead. It wasn't me, it was what you had. You couldn't love the way I did, so you let everything just slip. And now I see crystal clear, you were the one who disappeared. I don't hate you, I don't cry, I just see it with new eyes. This is what you lost in me, a heart that loved you endlessly, a girl who would have stayed through pain, even if it broke her again. But now I'm not that same anymore. I close the past, I lock the door, and what you lost will never be what you can ever take from me. Maybe someday you'll understand for you. This is what you lost in me, and I'm finally set free. I used to break when I heard your name, like it still carried all the pain. But now it's just a distant sound of a love that's not around. I don't rewind the way I did, don't chase the things I once forgave. I see it all so differently now, like I finally know how to let the past just drift away, without it pulling me back to stay. This is my final goodbye to you. So everything we went through, no more tears, no more chains, no more calling out your name. I'm not the girl you left behind. I've left that version of me in time, and even if it hurts to see, I'm finally free. I used to think I needed you to make my broken heart feel true, but I was only losing me in something that could never be. Now I can't breathe without your ghost. I found the part I needed most, and it was never you at all. It was me after the fall. I learned to love the girl I was, without your touch, without your love. This is my final goodbye to you, to all the damage you put me through. I release what used to burn, every lesson I had to learn. I'm not the same, I won't pretend. This is where my healing ends. And even though we fell apart, I keep my own heart. You were my pain, my longest night, but also how I found my light. And now I see the truth so clear. You had to live for me to hear. This is my final goodbye to you, but not the end of what I do. I'm stepping out of all the rain, leaving behind the pain. I'm not lost, I'm not broken, I see. I'm finally me. Goodbye to you. Hello to me.